two events here which we don't want. So let me just check the Godot docs again for the input. Action press. Not quite what we want. I guess we want like action release. But just pressed, right? I really like the name of that function. Okay, so let's have a look at the input event key. And see what we can find. Okay. I guess we could just say is echo. But I think here we go. Is action pressed, action, and then allow echo. Alright, there we go. So that's really what we want. So we say is action pressed, and we'll say false. You know, I might even make a constant here and say disallow echo equals false, and then just put this in here just to make it more obvious what we're doing, right? Like, because that false doesn't really mean much to me unless I read the docs, and oops, yeah, I want to avoid reading the docs as much as possible. Okay, so we're all using double quotes here, so let's bring these guys in line. Okay, so now that's only going to file once, I believe, for each action. Is action. Oh, that is supposed to be pressed. I know the fonts here are looking really weird. It's because I turned off font smoothing. My little MacBook is getting old and it can't quite handle. Okay, so we're getting a single shoot 4K plus streaming sometimes, so especially when it's hot. Okay, so I got tail state before and after, so it's a reference to the same array. Okay, and then maybe what we really want here is tail state dot contents, and let's test that. So we should be making sure we manipulate the array in place. TD, TD, TD. Okay, so I think. Oh, it's not even an array, it's a string. Okay, our tail state is this is sort of an unfortunate addition we've had to make to do the a reverse on strings. It's not built into Godot for some reason, which I think is quite a useful method, so I'm surprised it's not there. I mean, I can just double check. Inverse or reverse. Okay, so let's have a look what this is doing here. We split the contents on an empty string, and let's say we have letters of letters. We invert them, and we expect letters to after, and we'll say letters, and then maybe we could just say like joined is equal to headers dot join with an empty string, and then finally let's just print the contents. Cool. And trying to figure out like where is this going wrong. It's weird because we actually wrote a unit test that wrapped this behavior and it did seem to work. Okay, so we have the letters as an array containing TD, and then the letters after are still an array containing TD. TDI. Okay, so the problem is always on line 15. However, I've checked the docs and they are adamant that doesn't return anything, right? Like it's not supposed to return anything. This is a destructive operation, a mutation. So I'm very much confused why this is not following the docs. Versus the order returns void, right? So like it has to be a mutation. Let's have a look at the Godot GitHub issues. And just make sure there's nothing here already that you should know about. Let's see. Huh. I mean, like, we can put this in an array, and it will complain, right? Or will it not? Oh, so that was an incorrect change, or we need to change that back? Huh. That's really interesting. Okay, so the result is null. So there's no use to using that, right? Maybe it must be a bug. So we could just do something like this, like bar new letters. In fact, we can just rebuild this algorithm from scratch, I believe. So we just go a little bit like this, and then we'd say for I in the range of contents dot length, knowing that strings have length but arrays have size, but and then I guess what we say is new letters dot is there a concat or equals plus contents minus I plus 1. Does that work? What are you complaining about? And then we return new letters there, right? No, you don't do that. Oh, get out of my way. Okay, so now we just say contents equals new letters. Maybe that's will work. It looks like maybe that there was some sort of bug occurring in that invert. Maybe that's why the invert wasn't working. Okay, so we have that. Oh, we just got a bit of a crash there. Oh, is it because I pushed escape? I don't know what that error is about. There's a script editor plugin, then I don't think it's got anything to do with us, to be honest. Okay, hold on, let me just go into the project settings and check what our key shortcuts are. I think it's C. Oh, command. Okay, command works. Okay, so we got our shoot, and we got our. That's interesting. We got TT, and now we just got something really weird happening. Okay, so the game didn't like that at all. Godot versus string. So that's interesting. Okay, if that's the case,